Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, man. Hope everybody's having a beautiful morning, man. We're being at our best. I'm trying to help you build that esteem of self through thinking and just become the best version of you. Guys, it makes me, I love the channel. It's really starting to grow and take off. What really just makes me feel good is when the younger people can hit me up, shoot me an email or have a consultation with me and say, you know what, hey, Coach One Stack, man, I look at you as a role model. Hey, Coach One Stack, I might not have had a father in my life, and I listen to you every day. Guys, that's what gives me the energy to get up each and every day and lead this content for you guys and try to be more intentional with it. And I want to make it better for you guys because now, it's people that's watching, and it also holds me to a higher standard, you dig? So I hope everybody's having a good morning, and this really just goes into the title of this video just on a very deep level, man. 7 reasons why you should not be a people pleaser, guys. 7 reasons why you shouldn't be a people pleaser. It's a whole lot of reasons why you shouldn't be one, in this world, man. You only know how to be yourself. And some people have not, especially you men. I can't talk about the women. A lot of you men have not reached the point yet to where you're so comfortable with yourself and you have so much confidence about yourself that you you have the strength to just step out to the side, away from the crowd, and be noticed and do you. And it's okay. A lot of you guys are still scared to sit in front of a room full of people and say, hey, I don't want to have a beer today. I don't want to smoke Mary Jane, or hey, or be amongst your friends and say, you know what, man, I want to be celibate. I want to not cheat on my woman. Guys, it takes a big man to do stuff like that, to not people please, because guys, I want you to know something. You wasn't put on this world to be in a popularity contest. And with becoming the best version of you, you are not going to be the most popular person in the world, okay? So guys, here's some of the reasons, man. Here's some of the main reasons why you shouldn't be a people pleaser. Here's one of them, guys. You're gonna lose yourself. What you mean, Coach One Stack, lose yourself? See, some of you got to find yourself first and know who you are before you can lose yourself. And when I mean lose yourself, let me give you an example. At one point, I was married, and I didn't have the best marriage in the world. And y'all know Coach One Stack like to laugh and joke and play and all that. And one day my daughter came to me. She's 27 years old now. One day my daughter came to me. She said, you know what, Dad? You don't even laugh anymore. You don't even smile anymore. And guys, I didn't know that, because I had allowed everything that went on throughout that relationship cause me not to be the best version of me. For Coach One Stack to stop laughing, to stop smiling, and I didn't even realize it. Guys, I had lost myself. I didn't even know what made me happy anymore. I didn't know what made me sad anymore because I had been a people pleaser throughout a marriage. I'm trying to live for somebody else and make them happy instead of first making myself happy. And before you can make anybody happy in this world, guys, before you can love anybody in this world, you have to have unconditional love for yourself, that person in the mirror. You have to be able to please yourself first before you can ever try to please anybody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? And one of the next reasons is because you're gonna fail to grow. For those of you who have taken physics, Darwin's theory of evolution says that everything must evolve. Nothing stays the same. Guys, and if you're out here people pleasing and living other people's lives out for them and trying to be the best version of them and not really knowing who you are, guys, you're never gonna grow. You're never gonna grow. You're never going to reach that pinnacle. You're never gonna ascend to heights that you never thought that you could ascend to because you are too busy, man, trying to please people. You're trying to push their agendas, all that stuff. So guys, if you don't know who you are, right, and you've lost yourself, well, if you don't know who you are, well, who does? If you don't know how to be you, well, then who are you? Do you understand what I'm saying? Who do you know how to be? Which leads into my next thing, man. If you don't know how to be and you don't know how to live your life, guys, the next one is you're never gonna know who your real friends are. Now, this is real interesting, right? This is real interesting. Guys, you will know who your real friends are and who really messes with you the long way when you tell them no. If you want to see the people around you, if you want to test the people around you to see if they are really, really for you, man, and they are down for you, tell them no. Simple. It could be something they ask for, like, no. And then you're going to see the real, them. Most people, when you tell them no, they're going to start to throw you a temper tantrum. They're going to start trying to make you feel guilty. They're going to try to impress their will on you. They're going to try to make you live their life. They're going to actually try to make you feel guilty because you are trying to become the best version of yourself, right? You are trying to become a better you. And they're going to attempt to try to make you feel some type of way. They're going to attempt to get a rise out of you. They're going to talk about you. Well, guess what? They talked about Jesus. They're going to tell you what you can't do, what's not possible. It's okay, because I already told you, you could be the president if you want to. You could build a rocket if you want to. They're going to try to do everything to get you off track, because that is nothing more than the enemy trying to come at you between people that are closest to you. But since you have God and you are one of God's chosen ones, and you know that God keeps his hands wrapped around you at all times, you know that this ain't possible, right? And one of the next reasons, guys, people are going to run all over you. People are going to run all over you when you're a people pleaser. Case in point, let's say you have a lot of friends or family, they don't have a car. And every first of the month, they get their little paycheck or whatever. And they're always asking you to give them a ride, right? But see, the thing is, you're so nice, you did it. But see, Coach One Stack over here, I'm going to say no. Why am I going to say no? I'm not going to say no because it ain't that I don't necessarily want to help them, but I've taught you by becoming the best version of yourself, man. You do not start any type of behavior that you don't plan on keeping up. And you can apply that to life. Guys, let me say this again. You do not start any type of behavior that you do not plan on keeping up. I.e., if you do not plan on, say, bringing this woman roses every week, and you don't plan on holding that car door open for her because that's not you, don't start it. Right? Because that makes you a people pleaser. If you don't like a certain type of food that your woman makes, don't start eating it now, because when you start telling her a year down the road, hey guys, I don't like that, I don't want that, she's gonna look at you sideways. And guys, when you're a people pleaser, the respect goes out the window, because a person knows that they can pull your strings at any given time, right? Yeah, they can pull your string at any given time to just do the things they want to do, okay? They know that they can pull your string. They can make you, they can just make you become the best version of them, so to speak, almost like a puppet pulling your string. You dig? And one of the next reasons why, man, when you're a people pleaser, you are pushing other people's agenda and not your own. That means you can't think on your own. You dig? Some people, may be in the spiritual side, and they want you to push their agenda. They want you to push their words. They want to create a clone of them through you. And if you can't speak up on your own, all you're gonna do is say, well, okay, you're a yes. Well, in the dating world, I call that being the yes man. You meet a woman and she says, hey, I like to eat calamari every weekend, but you don't necessarily like doing that, right? You don't necessarily like doing it. But you tell that woman that you like doing it because you are too afraid to lose her. You are pushing her agenda, and not just women, guys. You could be pushing your kids' agenda. You could be pushing your parents' agenda. You could be pushing people at work's agenda. You could be pushing people at the church's agenda. You can be pushing everybody's agenda but this person right here in the mirror. And people will not respect you for that. That's why it's important not to be a people pleaser. And the next one, guys, nobody's ever going to respect you. Nobody, guys, when you push other people's agenda, believe it or not, they're going to smile in your face. They're going to say thank you. Or they're going to say, hey, thank you, Coach One Stack. I appreciate that help. But in reality, they despise you. They don't respect you for that. See, people respect people that stand up on their own too, and they stand on their 10 toes and stand on their principles and say, and believe it or not, they respect people who say no. They respect people who say, nah, you know what? I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to do things my way. They may not like it, but I told you, in becoming the best version of yourself, you don't care about people liking you. You're not here to be liked. This is not a popularity contest. This is not a popularity contest, but they're not gonna like it, but they dang sure gonna respect it when you become the best version of you and you make your own decisions and you stop pleasing people, guys. And the main reason, and I'm glad y'all stuck around for this video, the top dog reason of why you should not be a people pleaser is because you are not a man yet. What you mean, Coach One Stack? I am a man. No, you're not. I don't care if you are 40 years old. I don't care if you're 50 years old. I don't care if you're 70 years old. If you are still a people pleaser, you are not yet a man. You are a boy over the age of 18 that pushes other people's agenda, that are scared to step out on their own and be different, that are scared to tell people no, that are scared to stand on principles, that are scared to tell people how they really feel, who are scared to step out and be noticed like the star that you were meant to be. Because guys, we are all chosen. See, I am a chosen one. You are chosen too. Some of us just choose to live in a little bit more. And you are not yet a grown man. I don't care, guys, if you making $20 million. Money has nothing to do with being a man. I don't care if you got 50 houses. That material things have nothing to do with a man. Being a man is somebody that's off principles. And if you are still being a people pleaser and living everybody else's life instead of living your own, you have not become a man yet. And I've told you, you have to become a man first before you can be anything. Before you can be a businessman, you have to be a man. Before you can be an NBA superstar, you have to be a man. These are people who have stepped outside of the box and did their own thing. Before you can even be a father, you have to be a man first. And guys, don't take no offense to it, man, because Coach One Stack, Uncle One Stack, Big One Stack, love each one of y'all, man, and I want you to be the best version of yourself. But guys, I need you guys to stop being people pleasers and start being people teasers and be the best version of you, because everybody ain't gonna like it, but they dang sure gonna respect it. Now, y'all have a beautiful morning, man. It's time for me to go to this gym. Church.